I never want you to worry, baby.
I know, baby.
Oh, this story set me up for disaster. I could feel it coming.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, like right now, it ain't even here yet, and I can feel my eyes about to start sweating.
Yeah,
dog.
man,
Like,
I could feel it.
Syntell
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel. You already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, listen, bear in mind that we have been enjoying this process. Hey, listen, I know, I'm gonna hit you at least one corny joke. This is The Bear, season 3, episode 6. Oh man, I have enjoyed it, but for different reasons. I'm hoping you all are enjoying this with us. Make sure you stay to the very end, because you know me and Rekkai, we're gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over things we've enjoyed and the things that, you know, we may be scratching our heads about. So without any further ado, let's get started. For all our viewers, if you hear a little bit of lawnmower, sorry. It's just, it is what it is. This episode is called Napkins, and on IMDb, it has a score of a 9.3 out of 10, and that is with over 3,000 votes.
Good. Get down on it.
And did that go off just before the alarm went off too?
It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen him since Dexter.
It's going to be okay.
Okay.
You know, Louis will have to transfer schools, and he only just started making friends.
He'd make new friends.
Maybe. He's kind of an asshole.
Which kids can be. Don't get it twisted. They can be.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I got a house full of them. I love them to death.
Hey, I'm happy he's in this.
Don't panic yet. It's nice to see a throwback about Tina to see.
A confectionery, right? Now, what exactly is a confectionery? They just make candies? That's all it is?
Make candies, I don't know, bakery, but I think candies.
Okay.
Chocolate. But she's doing like
when
data
are
entry.
we?
She's in the office.
I thought I saw a year that said 2018.
You know me, I never complain.
I caught that.
Trust me, no one wanted it to come to this, but it's the reality of the current climate. You've all been wonderful stewards of the company, and
Bro.
parting ways is never easy.
Look at her face, dog.
With time.
Yeah, especially when you got a lot on the line. You hear this news, man.
Yeah, but she was just worried about her husband, about the increase of the rent and all that type stuff.
Yeah, it is
She
2018.
ain't been at work like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's your time she get there? 8:30, dog? Like, they not like typical companies. They let you work the whole day out, and then by the way, don't worry about coming back in tomorrow.
Yeah. And the real jerks, they'll do it on a Friday, right after you worked a full week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that breaks my heart, Tina. Okay.
But she was just talking about worried about them losing a place.
Yeah.
And now she done lost her job, like, dog.
You what? Can I tell you something?
Oh, she ain't told him.
I'm gonna find another job tomorrow. Everything will be okay.
You know, it's so crazy. They talk about the economy and there's all these jobs out there for people, whatever, but she lost her job today. It is not that easy to get another job tomorrow. Like,
Nah. And this is just before pandemic too, 2018.
2018.
Yeah. So she don't even know what she about to get hit with.
Yeah, well, she still got a year and a half, 2 years to pandemic hits. She got a nice stack of resumes.
It'll be easier.
Yeah, that's a whole new
like,
skill set
LinkedIn,
if you don't
who's
know
that?
nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Louis, enough.
Hey man, it's so many people that's going through this process.
But look at the look on her face, though. She's optimistic. She's like,
We'll definitely keep it on file.
Thank you.
She's gonna put it right in the garbage. Like, she had that look like, yeah, okay.
How do you get 2 jobs and I can't find one?
That lucky day, I guess.
What's that on his arm?
I don't know. Probably his
His jacket.
blazer suit jacket.
She's
over
waking
it.
up later and later.
Oh, we're not hiring, but thanks. Yeah, let me know if you need help, okay?
Okay.
Later and later.
Honey, it's been 2 weeks.
No, but I'm not this way. I like working. I like routine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Source. Oh no, for sure. Just let me know if you hear anything. Just let me know if any shifts open up. Let me know if anything opens.
That's that's demoralizing.
Yeah.
Know how they make tortillas? That's interesting.
Like for 15 years.
No, for sure. I'm sorry. Maybe you could try night school. Would definitely help with the job hunt.
I mean, do you hear that? She's done the job for 15 years.
Yeah.
But they'd rather somebody who has a degree and 0 experience.
That part.
That's clearly people who are stealing from the company.
I got a really good feeling about this interview. I know this is gonna be the one.
Breathe, mama.
Remember when we were 20?
Yeah. Was it scary like this?
Yeah. Different, scary, but
Yes.
I never want you to worry, baby.
I know, baby.
Oh, this story set me up for disaster. I could feel it coming.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, like right now, it ain't even here yet, and I can feel my eyes about to start sweating.
Yeah,
dog,
man,
like,
I could feel it.
I got an email yesterday.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But there's no job. Sorry.
Listen here, Harry Potter, if you don't, boy.
You should just maybe you could check, please.
Yeah, I checked.
How'd she get the email last night?
Because it was probably his responsibility to take the job, post him down, and he didn't.
And it's like false advertising or whatever, you know?
Okay, I'll tell them.
I want to kick him in his chin too, Tina.
Yeah. Oh, he don't get his little cartoon character ass. Oh, my.
You know what else you could tell them?
Beat your ass.
I ain't mad.
Oh, wow.
Really? So oblivious with that damn comb over. He gonna be bald in 2 years.
Hey, man, chill out. I'm sensitive.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's a different thing for a black man and them other people. Not everybody can be Bruce Willis. You know what I'm saying? Like black men, we do it with distinction.
Well, I'm frustrated for you, Tina. But keep going though. Keep going. At this point, you know, it's like F it, why not? Oh, we get to see some of the old crew. We get to see Mike.
We get a look at how the beef ran back when Mikey was running it.
Yeah.
This is making me hungry and a hostage. I know that.
Right?
Can hear anymore.
Anymore.
3 fries and a Coke, and it's 21. That's me, yourself. You really think I'm handsome? Yeah. You're a perfect 10.
You hear the music?
Yeah. Sabotage.
And that's Sabotage by the
Yeah.
Beastie Boys?
What do you want, black?
Black.
Mark, Mark the North. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. You got beard guy ready? Beard guy's coming right now. There you go.
That's that one dude that was cooking.
Order for
Remember the dude that was telling Abraham in the window?
Yeah.
Mark, we got my
Yeah.
Young lady. Thank you.
on us.
What's this?
That's Italian beef sandwich.
What's an Italian gift?
What's an Italian beef?
Magic.
You know what a French dip is?
Yeah.
That's an Italian dip.
Okay.
I hope you like it. I'm Richie.
Hey, Richie.
Thank you, Richie.
Nice to meet you. Enjoy. Ryan.
So somebody didn't pick up that order, so they just gave it to her.
Yeah.
There we go, Abraham. Oh, number 7. Number 7 was a narcissist. Number 7, go to McDonald's.
Go on number 7, go to McDonald's.
You need to be in a power stance, bro. You're gonna clear this level. You're not in a power stance.
I see Mike. I hear Mike.
Hey, Witcher's gotta knock that off.
And
And
that's
one of the
Fact
Fox-
over there on the video
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Like what you're doing here.
Yeah. Can I do it after I see the wizard?
She gonna fall in love with that sandwich. They are good,
I
man.
bet.
It's been a minute since I had one.
We got a full line of it. What are you doing?
Oh, it's the wizard.
Word?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, there's Mikey right there.
Yeah.
Stuffing napkins.
really 0 chance he clears this level.
Yeah, there's a strong probability.
Dude, there's no probabilities like gravity.
Oh, she don't like it.
Negotiate with gravity.
No, she does like it.
Or
I mean,
maybe-
she's
or
just
maybe
having a
she
moment.
does. Maybe
She's just
it's
having her
beautiful.
moment.
Yeah. Yeah, because she put a lot into getting that job.
I didn't say anything. I gave her a free sandwich.
She's really crying.
Yeah, because you're so out of the game.
Ball breaker.
You are, sit down. Sit down. Yeah, you gotta tell her. She gotta stop crying.
What do I gotta say?
She's gonna scare all the regulars.
What do you want me to say?
You got to tell her she got to stop crying.
Be a gentleman, cousin. Tell her. She can't be crying in here.
Should I just say that?
She cannot be crying in here.
That little gem of empathy?
Look, so it's not like she don't hear him. He's saying it loud enough. You know what I'm saying?
Sandwich really that bad? No, because I saw you before. Looked like you were crying.
I don't think I was really crying. Worst. You?
I don't know, I'd say like kind of normal, average. Crazy would be if you like didn't know it, you know? Like if that wasn't the baseline.
Then I wouldn't be human.
Right, exactly.
Please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Sit.
Sit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got this toilet back there that like, I mean, the thing's possessed. It just keeps exploding, you know? It's like equal parts depressing and totally rotting. So that's like, I don't know, that's a solid number 1. Number 2 is delivery company, delivery guy. I was about to ask him if we could move to a net 60.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to talk about a payment plan. And I guess number 3 on sort of a general kind of like macro level, we don't have enough people working here. Just kind of getting towards each other because we are like constantly in rock. So like the general vibe just sucks. And yeah, I guess that makes me.
Because they don't have enough people working there.
Is it number 4?
I can't remember the last time I went to bed. How about you go?
1, my
Yeah.
landlord raised our rent by like a lot, which is problematic. I lost my job. 4, I've been applying for every job in this city and I can't get arrested. I'm 46 years old.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They're number 6.
I also can't remember the last time I went to bed.
Well, you feel better.
Not really.
Yeah. Well, you tried, right?
Yeah.
Check that out.
Carmy.
That's the picture Carmy sent. Yeah.
My baby brother, he's a chef.
Fancy.
Yeah. He's a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever know somebody who like knows exactly what it is in this world that they want to do, like knows it, and not only do they know it, but they're really good at it. I'm telling you, I genuinely really think that is the dream.
It's a family business.
Yeah. You know, my old man, he opened it. He also ran into the ground. He just like
Also ran into the ground.
He split, you know, he hightailed it, ran for the hills, never came back.
They'll do that.
Damn.
Ads.
Amen to
that.
So, do you like the work?
I don't know. I mean, I like the people.
But do you like the work?
I definitely do not like never not being. I don't like that you got to make enough money every single day just to pay for yesterday. I don't like it when the delivery company forgets onions, you know. But yeah, no, I do. I like the people, you know.
Like the people.
I don't like sounds like, but I think that like if you really consider, you know, like the special moments, you know, of your life, like celebrations, good times. You know, they always happen around food, you know?
You believe that?
I think I am starting to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't think I have a dream job. I'm not that good at anything.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm like pretty good at a lot of things, but I'm not like stellar at any one thing. It was like a different business, you know? It was all official, you know, people working, you know, in suits and dresses. Well, if you think about it, like every single one of those people, they had like one dream, right? And that led them to that building, and then to that floor, and then to that job.
It was inspiring.
No, it was like totally depressing. I mean, it like killed me.
How come?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a kid, and I'm there, and I'm like, you know, I like had people to take care of, and I knew that like, I don't know, like that dream, you know, just wasn't gonna happen to me.
Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
That right there, he just said a word.
I was there for 15 years at the place that fired me.
That's brutal.
Brutal. And when I'm applying for all these jobs, it's all kids. But also beautiful, you know?
Why? How so?
They seem like hungry.
Yeah.
I lost that in myself.
Yeah.
You know, like I get anxious to pay the rent, like to pay for groceries.
Stuck in that loop. Yeah.
I was thinking it would be real easy for me to get really angry at these kids, like them kids.
Man.
But I'm also like, I would give anything to be one of them.
Yeah. Listen.
Fucking true.
I'm jealous as fuck. Yo.
Like,
oh, shit.
She is spitting right now.
Clean a dish, I wash the floor, I'll sell some books. You know, I gotta cover this ass, right? I don't need to be inspired. I don't need to be impassioned. I don't need to make magic. I don't need to save the world.
I need to pay these damn bills, son.
I just want to feed my kids, you know? Man, just give me a routine. I'm in.
Give me a routine and I'm in. That's interesting.
Look, he's like,
listen, you might.
I got a position.
Have at it, all right? Because I'm just gonna say, full disclosure, this place, it sucks. Like, it sucks. It's like, you go home and you smell it. Yelling here, but I swear to you, there are days that it is so much fun. Like, it is so... and like the pay, right? But there are days we make a rack of fucking tips, and it's like, it feels fucking good. So,
What are you asking me?
I need a new line cook.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have an actual resume.
What am I gonna do with the rest? To you, what? You know?
Yeah, I don't need that.
Dude,
I'm hiring you, the person.
Up!
Oh, man.
That, it's basically like...
What did you say?
Let me go deal with this. All right, look, think about it, all right?
Tina Marrero, by the way.
Hey, Michael Berzatto.
Okay.
And
Michael!
I appreciate it.
Love Mike, man.
Yeah. All right,
Thank
enjoy
you,
the
man.
Yeah,
I
right.
will.
Think about it. I'm right in there.
Yeah.
What was it explosive? Just use an indoor board.
Come on.
What?
Now let's see how good that sandwich
That
is.
sandwich is gonna taste amazing. Yeah, because it's mixed in there with some victory.
Yeah. It's
And
the best
possibility.
thing you've ever tasted. Yes. It's like, how can you taste hope?
Yeah.
It's amazing how that first bite tasted like despair.
Yeah.
But that second bite, the best thing you've ever had. For that. For that.
It's almost ready.
How'd it go? Nice.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yes! Yes!
Oh, look at who directed too.
I didn't even see who directed it. Hold on, let me go back in. Man, I can't go on enough about this is what I've been looking for. This episode is what I've been looking for.
You have never lied.
The heart, the soul, the spirit, the realness, the complicated, but I see who Ayo. I didn't realize he directed this.
Right?
Who plays Sydney directed.
Yeah.
This is the episode that I've been waiting for. This is the essence of what I think season 1 really honed in on. Like the people, real moments, real things happen. Not to say that season 2, wasn't good. Season 2 was phenomenal. Not to say that this season is bad. It's not. It's good. But this episode really brought me back. Like we went back in time to see how the beef kind of started. I feel like we went kind of like back in time to season 1 when we were really just getting back to the fundamentals of good storytelling. No highfalutin weird cuts. Not looking at random, what's the word I'm looking for? Color palettes to find the deeper meaning. No studying this little section of the frame to define that. Just story. Just beat me over the head with some good, solid story that I can connect to. This has been missing, man. I like the little artistic-y stuff. I do. As a film fanatic, I love that. But how many times must I shout from the top of a hill? Story, connection, feeling something. That is what we come to. This is why we show up. How are you feeling, man?
I echo those same sentiments. So I think season 1 was so good at giving us this. Season 2, it seemed like they sparsed them out. Like every other episode, you got some real like gems that, would turn on the waterworks.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the second time this season it's happened. And the first one wasn't really that, but it was really good.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
And I don't, and the crazy thing about it is I don't know if it's just because it featured Tina. If we could have got this greatness, if we focused on someone else. But I don't know, like I really like that episode when we focused on Marcus.
Yeah.
I thought was phenomenal because it wasn't only about Marcus too. We saw Richie's growth.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of things happening about true growth of the characters. That was good.
Yeah.
This, it took us on an emotional ride. Story is paramount. Always has been, always will be. And this, we got a full story in under 30 minutes on Tina. And we got take her from a place of comfortability to abject fear, despair, desperation, to, you know, even her getting her hopes up and those getting squashed, you know, by some child. And then just a real heart-to-heart talk between her and Mikey that led back to hope, and that she can go home. And the funny thing is that people, and I said this, we were talking about something else, it might have been the last episode of Bears, like when you are wounded, you are bleeding, and you have a tendency to bleed on other people who didn't even wound you. You can even see where she was waking up later. She was automatically just snapping and going off on her son. She was even a little short with her husband, just because everything was wearing on her, and that can destroy relationships. Like, just like how she said to Mikey, you know, his dad saw a stack of bills that he couldn't do nothing with. He couldn't see his way out of it. And to him, the best choice was to cut bait, just disappear, which is mind-blowing to me. Like, I understand. I got the bill connectors stay on this vein right here on my neck. Like, they just won't even get off, and they got on steel-toed boots. Like, they're not even, it's not even Crocs. They like, like, and so I get it, but I could not imagine running off on my kids and just, you know, I can't imagine. So the thing, what Mikey did for her, I don't need no stinking, and who needs a stinking resume? I go clean the toilet with that. I'm talking to you. I'm feeling you and the person that you are. And I think that you will be a good fit for this highly dysfunctional but highly lovable place. And I think in this episode, we see the dysfunction. The dysfunction's always been there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the love that's in there, like what is going on in the bear right now that is not the beef, is where is the love? Yeah.
I think you hit the nail right on the head with that. That's why I think season 3 feels a little disconnected, because I think it's purposely done. I do think contextually. I think the creators of this show, I think creators of the show are smart enough to put us in that place so that we feel what these characters are going through, and the love does seem to be missing. There's something else that I thought that was really interesting regarding this, and conversations between people who are in a space where possibility runs rampant, and the conversation with people who are just trying to survive, and the way that you look at that world. And Mikey's conversation with Tina was great, because on one hand, you know, the person that he looks up to more than likely at that time as a young man was probably his father, who is probably setting the tone of being in constant survival mode. That's all you know. You know, his mom is probably kind of a little unhinged, what we're seeing. It's probably, you know, the family home probably isn't the happiest place to be as a result of all the stress that's coming along. He's in constant survival mode. And Tina is currently in survival mode as well. But there's this interesting thing that gets brought up, and that's Mikey when he talks about Carmy. And he's like, yo, it's weird. You know, my little brother found the thing that he loves, and he's good at it. Like, it's difficult for many people to conceptualize that. Most people, I think I was reading it was a Twitter poll, so I don't know how much truth it had, but it was like some staggering number, like 75% of the people that work in the job force do not like what they do. You know, you're earning because you're trying to make a living. You're trying to pay the bills and make sure kids are safe. You know, you got your basic needs kind of met. Carmy's in a situation where he was afforded the opportunity and jumped at it to do something that he loves. And the way that his brother Michael looks at him, he's so proud of him. You can see it in his heart. You didn't hear anything bitter or anything like, he got away or nothing like that. He felt joy for his brother and a little bit of like, man, I wish I could find that, but I can't because I'm here. I'm stuck here. And Tina got that as well. She was like, yeah, you know, whatever it is that I got to do, if I got to wash floors, you know, it's these young kids that are taking these jobs. I'm looking at them and I feel jealous because of the opportunity that I wish that I could have. Fast forward to season 2, and Tina is bitter. You know, well, season 1, Tina is bitter, you know, because she's in the routine that she asks for. You know, she asked for this thing and she's in the routine. She feels some kind of way about it because, you know, she probably feels stuck. She's a line cook. She went from being a secretary to dealing with numbers, probably sitting in an air-conditioned spot. You know, maybe not the dream, but it's probably in a better situation what she's currently in. And because she met another dreamer, another opportunity popped up. And we see this transition in her that she didn't even see coming. The Tina that we're seeing going through this now, having this conversation in Mike, is a completely different Tina than we're seeing in season 3, who can see and is given an opportunity to dream. You know, there's so much brilliance in this episode to see all these different levels of how people live to survive, live to dream, live to love. You know, I think this episode is brilliant. It is the best of this season, without a doubt, hands down. There's nothing that even comes close for this season for me personally, in my taste, because of the conversation, mainly just between that conversation between Tina and Mike. That scene stole the show. It was already, you know, a good decent episode, but that conversation to get down to the nitty gritty of why Mike is loved like he is, why he's respected, having human moments with people, having a real connection, asking questions, talking. I get why Mike is loved, and I can understand why Tina was bitter, and I can understand why when she got her opportunity, she shines like the sun. You know, that is the importance when you have like good story, because you can understand and you can feel why these characters do what they do. I'm off my soapbox.
Dude, I feel I don't want this to, you know, belabor. I don't want to go long. And this is exactly the type of episode that I would end up doing a deep dive for. And I really hate that I'm not currently, just because I'm overworked, not doing deep dives for the bear. But I think the whole conversation between Tina and Mikey, I think back to, and as strange as it's gonna sound, Bridgerton.
Okay.
So we saw in season 2 of Bridgerton that all of the weight of being the head of the family fell on Anthony. And I kind of feel like the exact same thing that Mikey said, but in a way different way of saying it, of course, was the same thing that Anthony was saying about, I don't have time to dream. I have people that I am responsible for. My dad left this family business, and I'm sure that it was providing for the family. He saw a stack of bills and he just dipped. And it was Mikey's obligation to step in and take care of the family. So as much as I want to dream, but what he said, I knew that skipped me. The way that he was talking about Carmy without jealousy, almost with a small sense of envy, that to find your purpose in life is one of the most sublime things that you might ever be able to do. And 99.9% of us walk around on this earth and never find our purpose, or we shun our purpose because maybe that's not what we want to do in our heart. No matter how good we are for it, no matter how we were born to do that thing, whatever it is, it's not what we want to do.
Right.
And we let our personal desires get in the way of what we were meant to do. And I only say that because that's where I feel Carmy is in season 3. You know, Carmy came home when he heard Mikey passed. But I don't feel like Carmy had any regrets about coming home. It was rough out there in them streets. You know, and I think, you know, it was almost easier to let all that go, go of what it meant to, to care about everything all the time. It was easier to come back home where he was familiar. Where, as a matter of fact, do you remember where maybe season 2, Carmy was having a conversation with Mikey?
Okay.
Where Mikey, for the most part, kept Carmy out of the beef.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let him really be in the beef. And Carmy took that as a slight. He took it as Mikey was jealous because he was talented at cooking. He took it as, you just didn't want me around. Kind of the same way that Richie felt, that Carmy felt about him. And listen to that conversation with him and Tina. It reminds me of, I've heard some other people, artists, basketball players say this, that back in the day on the block, the local dope boys or, the big time, gangsters or whatever would be like, not that one right there. That one right there has a purpose. He's going to go on and play ball. He's going to go on and do that music thing or whatever. He's not in the game. And if anybody, tries to put him in the game or, whatever.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Because in a way, they're protecting that one. If we can do anything we can to get this one out of here, to realize his purpose, to go forth and do something better, something that I never had an opportunity to do, that's what I'm going to do. And Mikey did that for Carmy, but Carmy didn't understand or appreciate, because I feel like where he's at right now is the not having the real appreciation, because maybe he didn't even know how Mikey even felt. Listen, I'm going to stop right now because I can go on and on about this. I can see where Tina was bitter in season 1 because it wasn't about the job itself. It was about the people. And most important of all those people is Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey came through and not only gave her something to help her save her family, but really at that time, she's at the end of her rope. He saved her life.
Yeah.
And to have that taken away, even though Carmy steps in, she knows how Mikey felt about Carmy. But there may even be a resentment there that Carmy is back here. Mikey didn't want Carmy here. This is not what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be at some highfalutin restaurant in Paris somewhere or something like that. Like, you're not supposed to be here. And if somebody like you, who had a dream and was out there in the world achieving it, if it could all come crashing down for you, then what hope do I have?
There's a bar. Yeah. That's some very good perspective. You had me rethinking my whole diatribe that I just spewed off regarding that. Yeah, I'm not saying you are, but if you do a deep dive, I know you about to really touch on some interesting things. I'm gonna just close with this before I go through our spiel. Because the unfortunate demise of Mikey, you gotta look out for your strong friends. Look out. Ask how your strong friends are doing. Mike is the strong one, the patriarch of that family. And nobody saw it coming. Check on your strong friends. That's that. And I just want to end it with that. Listen, I am so grateful that I've had these opportunities to watch good television and good cinema with this gentleman sitting next to me. And one of those reasons is because you have this amazing ability to make me look at this thing that seems obvious, and you'd be like, nah, just turn it over. And I'd be like, oh damn, I didn't even know that was there. It's a pleasure because you always bring a piece of enlightenment that I didn't see, man, and it's a gift. And I'm saying this because Rekkai has his own channel where he features deep dives, where he does that, where he'll take this thing that you look at every single day and be like, hey, look at it from this angle. And you'll see something. And then not only is he gonna show you this thing from a different angle, he's gonna tell you how it affects him, which is going to make you connect to it in a whole different way. His channel is amazing. Rekkai is amazing. You need to do yourself a favor and head over to his channel and hit that subscription button. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
You know, I felt like my eyes were gonna start sweating, and I held it off as long as I could. It just, I don't know, episodes like this, they really speak to me, just because it's not only what we see in the show. It's, you can easily take wonderful writing like this and apply it to your own life. And, you know, there's a thing about regret and despair, and even though all of our lives are different, you can easily feel this episode, and not all TV is made like that. On my page, I do kind of reflect, sometimes more heavily than other times, on how the particular episode or the themes, what they're talking about in the episode, kind of what it means to me. This was a good one, and I don't know if I can even do a deep dive on this, because I, you know, be crying like a little girl with a skinned knee and through the whole thing. But if you do, not a little girl with a skinned knee, but if you do like, you know, deep dives and a little bit of personal flavor, come over, check out my page, youtube.com/Nuke from the Ville, NUPEFROM DAVILLE. Every time we watch these things, I definitely gotta use the old noodle, gotta use the noggin. But it's refreshing. It's wonderful to see someone that put some heart into it, and it's gotta be about this right here. That's all, Chef.
That part, nothing else really needs to be said. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We'll catch you on next episode. All right, y'all, take care.